Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Sipokazi William, and today I'm just going to be doing a quick review on this beautiful hair from Uwinshair. There's not really much to say other than I received the hair. It's not a sponsored video because I know all my hair videos are usually sponsored, but this is not a sponsored video. I'm just doing a review, and yeah, if you guys want to know more details about this hair, then carry on watching. I have written a list of things that I feel like you can use as a standard to just compare hair and to know if the hair is really good or if it's worth it and things like that. So I'm going to be talking about the shipping, the contents in the box, the price as well, how long it takes to ship, the company itself, the image, or how the company represents itself, as well as the most important thing, the actual hair, so the wig, the construction of the wig, just how easy it is to work with, and just all these things that you can be okay, if I get another set of wigs, how are these things gonna work? So not only is this a review about this hair specifically, but it's also a few things that I would suggest you look at when you're buying wigs, or if you're just looking at hair in general, just things to compare, a list of things you can literally write down and look at different websites and be oh, this hair is this much, this much, and just things like that. They're very important, and they're things that I also use to determine whether or not I like a hair company personally when I receive hair. So starting with the shipping, like I said, this hair is from Uwinshair. How I found them is that they actually found me on Instagram, but I had been seeing them on my timeline with their sponsored posts, and I've seen quite a few South African influencers and YouTubers also reviewing or using their hair. Then they just DM'd me one day, which I was actually pretty surprised because I was oh, okay, they found me. So they just DM'd me and they're hey, we'd like you to try out some of our hair, would you like to? And I was oh, okay, cool, let me do that. And I just wanted to try it out purely because I'd seen so many other influencers in South Africa specifically using their hair, and I felt like that for me was already a good indicator of it's a trusted brand amongst South African influencers, so I can also take the risk, which for me is a good thing, a plus for the company itself, because it's within your country that they do deliver good hair and things like that. So shipping, once I confirmed which hair I would like, it took about 5 days. It was actually, I think it was less than 5 days. It was super quick. I wasn't expecting the hair when it came, so I really appreciated that. And shipping is free. So when I looked at this hair, specifically the hair that I have on the website, I saw that it says free shipping. So I don't know if that's for all the hair, but I know for this one specifically it's free shipping, which is also pretty cool because it's fast and free shipping. The cost of this hair is 2,000 rand, so around 2,000 rand on the website. I think it was 2,005 rand, something like that. So it's pretty inexpensive for a wig. It's a ready-made wig, and it is 12 inches, I believe. So, and it's a 6-inch deep part. We'll get into the details of the actual hair itself later on, but I do think it's a reasonable price, especially considering you're not going to pay for shipping or anything else afterwards, no taxes, no nothing. What I got in the box, I thought this was pretty fun. Like I said, I'd seen other South African influencers with this hair, so I kind of knew what to expect, but I thought it was pretty cool, the things that they had. So it obviously came with the hair itself. It also came with a wig cap that's a natural color. Well, it was actually 2 wig caps in a packet that are a natural color, which I prefer any day over the black wig caps. And then also came with a wig kit. This was the part that I thought was super fun because it came with a comb, clips, bobby pins, as well as tweezers, and an extra elastic band, which for me was this is a lot for a wig company to also give you in a box. Even when I'm getting wigs as an influencer, the wig companies don't usually have that much extra stuff, that many extra things in the box. The name for this wig on the website is a deep middle part frontal bob wig. And then getting into the wig itself, it obviously came in a plastic, a hairnet, all the protection the usual that it comes in, which I appreciate because you want your wig to literally get to you still new and fresh, and not just messed up in a way, you know what I mean? So the wig cap construction is that, like I said, it's a frontal and it has a 6-inch deep parting. You can see that. And now I only want wigs that are 6-inch deep partings because it looks so much more natural. Like when you're looking at it, it looks just so much more natural when you're wearing it and you're able to do a middle part that goes that far back. It just, I just love the look, and for me it's like a big plus. It's like a big yes please. And it has like the elastic bands at the back that the straps that you can pull and then clip together. But then with this one, it also came with an elastic band that was attached to the lace front itself. So we're going to speak about that a bit later, my experience with that, because I've never had a wig that already came with the elastic band sewed onto the actual lace of the frontal. So that was a new experience for me. We'll speak about that. But yeah, pretty much a standard wig cap construction, nothing funny, nothing new, which I appreciate because I'm familiar. I know how to work with the wig. I did go ahead and bleach my knots off camera, so that is the only treatment I did to this hair. And I did use a bit of conditioner. I didn't shampoo the actual hair itself, I just shampooed the lace. None on the hair, just a little bit of conditioner to give it like body and life. But I feel like even before that, this hair was very flowy. It's got life, like it's just doing the things. So about the hair, like I said, the hair itself is 12 inches long, and there was a time, I'm sure you guys remember, that I really loved this haircut. Now I was trying to be experimental with it, and I'm like, I don't know if I wanted to go a little bit shorter. Like I think I want it to be a bit more blunt, but I do think like the actual cut of it looks pretty cool. Like there's nothing wrong with the actual hair or the way it was cut, as you can see for yourself. I'm just like, I don't know if I really want really long hair, if I really want like a blunt cut, like shorter bob. So that's just like my personal thing. But the length itself, I feel like is pretty cool. It's pretty, like, it's true to length. There's nothing like wrong with that. And then the hair itself, for me, like I said, I love the texture. I feel like it's just got life. It moves. All I did today was actually straighten it, and I do have to mention that I have been wearing this wig for a couple weeks just so I could test it out and feel like how does the hair actually perform and things like that. Like if I put it through heat treatment, I wasn't doing that every day, but if I do put it through heat treatment and you know I go out with it and all these things, how to be. And I'm not gonna lie, it really has been good. I have straightened it a couple times, and as you can see, there's nothing like about it that is like, oh my gosh, this hair is old, and I haven't washed it yet. So this is still from that first wash with a bit of conditioner, that the hair is like keeping its movement, its body and life, and it doesn't look dry or anything like that. So I do appreciate that. So moving on to my experience with the lace elastic bands. So with those, I found them to be a bit weird. I'm not going to lie. If there's anything that I can critique on not being the most positive thing on the wig, it is those elastic bands, because it's like they wouldn't be able to know what my head size is, so they do tend to sit a bit tight. Sometimes when I'm wearing the wig, I just won't glue it on at all. Like right now, I actually don't have it glued on. So sometimes I just won't glue it on all the way through, because I like the elastic bands tend to hurt after a while. So that's the only thing that I'd be like, it's like you know, it's like my head shape, my head size, there was no way they're going to predict that, so there's no way they're going to be able to put those perfectly. So those are that's the only thing about the wig that I'm like, that I could have like sewed it on myself. But it's good that they actually gave me an extra long elastic band that is spare for me to do myself. So maybe if they knew like I'm not happy with where this elastic band is sitting, then I can just take it off and then sew on the other one that they gave me in the right position that I feel is best for me. So I appreciate the fact that they also gave that some consideration and thought, but I also appreciate the fact that they did put in an extra elastic band, because some companies don't do that, and sometimes it's really necessary for security. Like now I haven't glued it on, but I know this wig is secure. Like I'm not even worried, like someone could come and try and snatch it, but I'm like, it's pretty secure. So the way that I've styled this hair is that I've just really straightened it. I did twice do like beachy waves. I think just going with my head shape, I wasn't a big fan of that, but the hair itself was able to hold the curl with a bit of hairspray, and it looked pretty cool. But for me personally, I really love styling it straight with a middle part, as you can see. Also, like I said, that 6-inch deep middle part plays such a big role in this middle part look, and I really love the way it looks. Like for me, it's winning like that. So that's really all from my side, my review and my experience with this hair over the past couple weeks. I really do hope this was informative to you guys, and I hope that those key points help you guys when you're also picking wigs and when you want to just review your own wig to know if it's like worth it or if it was a good purchase and things like that. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you to Uwinshair for sending me this wig. I really appreciate it. And guys, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe to my channel. Comment like what else you'd like to see me do when it comes to hair videos. I know I'm usually doing like the tutorials, but maybe you guys just want to see me talk about the hair a bit more like I did today. Also, don't forget to turn on your post notifications. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.